All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K. Florida Sabbath service. All right, Sabbath service is about to begin. All right, so if you have a swore, if you have a blue letter, you can read along with me. All right, as we read in the Hebrew and we read in the English, because this right here is something that we're supposed to be doing throughout our generation. All right. Not going to church on Sunday or having a service on Sunday. All right. You're supposed to be doing the Sabbath service. All right. Throughout your generation, not a church service. All right. You're supposed to at least be speaking in Hebrew and translating it into English. All right. So if you're not doing that, you are not in the truth or you're not teaching the correct way. All right. I.S.U.P.K is the only man that is required and um that is fit to do this type of work. All right. It's not for everyone. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and start the Sabbath service. All right. La Yashala. All right. With that, I said I medium, which means to stand. We're gonna set up the prayer for the Sabbath service. All right. Wapaha Kodum, Salaki Wapan Hakodum means to turn and face the east. Wherever your east is, that's where you turn. Back this up a little bit. All right. Say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and then in English. All right. Everybody repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemai, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Balakwaka, Baba'ah, Ratazai, Slakia, Ratazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamai, Nathanael, Lakam, Cal, Yawan, Wasalakmanawa, Kawawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawakyanawa, Wala'ah, Labiyanawa, Wanasayawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala'ala, Wathapara, La'ai, Walamyu, Aman, English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. A cup, prayer for power. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Salaki, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Baruch Shah, Nathanael, Hakah, Hakah, Laraka'ah, Kal Makala'ah, Wakal Marawa, a cup, Latahar, Hakala, so like Matazarayim, a cup, Nahaquarium, Hamakium, a cup, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarsha, Hashem, Yahushua, the water, Oman, in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahari, Ma'ayani, Yaba'ah, Asari, Dari, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Sharamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Alpnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar Tasa'afka, Wabawa'afka, Ma'aita, so like Ma'aita, Wa'ai, I will long, in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keep thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thee, the Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalm 83, the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Dayamalaka, Al Slaki, Al Dakarash, wa Al Dashaqua, Al Kaya, Ana, Awiyabika, Yahama, Slaki, Yahama, Yawan, Wama Shanayik, Slaki, Wama Shanayika, Nasha'ah, Slaki, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'irium, Slaki, Ya'iriyamwa, Sawa, Waya, Daya'ait Zawa, Al Tasapawanyika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magalia, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwa, Kaya, Nawa'a, Slaki, Nawa Atazawa, La, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bayat, Yakarathwa, Ahalia, Adawan, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'ai Malawan, Slaki, Wa'ai Mawan, Wa'ai Malak, Palashaf, Ain Yasham, Slaki, Ain Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Salaki, Zarawai, Labunya, Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kaya Kamadia, Kasayasa, Ra'a, Kayabia, Banakal, Kawashi, that's like Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, it's like Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, Da'adama, Shayatonwa, Nadayabwan, it's like Nadayab Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakasa Abba, Wakasa Bak, Wakasa Waka, Tazalmanai, Kal Nasiyo Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayara, Shlaki, Nayarashah, Nanawa, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayatonwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Apanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, the Ba'ira Ya'ira, Wakal, Lahaba, Dalahat, Hari, Khan, Daradama, Basa, Iraka, Wabasawa, Pafko, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Hanyaham, Palawan, Wayabashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabawa, Wayadaiwa, Aya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Cal, Ha'aratazar, in English. Keep not thy silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jubal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyrians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them, as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at the door. They became a dung for the earth, made their nobles like a red, and like to eat. Yea, all their princes like Zabah and Asamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power and possessions. O my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, blessings in the Hebrew. Barak. All right, repeat after me. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Wa ma ta'ala. Wa alahayim. Matal Slaki. Matasabah, Ya'ah, Alawak, Yahanna, Ha'alawakim, Hasawarim, Hakwatsa, Yanyam, Hakam, Yayawim, Waha'akwakim, Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman, in English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Sar means to turn. Yeshabia means to be seated. All right. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. All right. We are reading out of the book of Numbers. Numbers chapter 20. And let me make sure. Numbers 20 and verse 1. That's where we're starting off at. All right. So what we do in the Sabbath service, we read a few verses at a time in the Hebrew, and then we read it in English. All right. So you know exactly what we're reading. All right. So if you have a blue letter on your phone, you have it at the house, or you have one of a Tanakh, I mean, you always can read along. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the Tanakh in the Hebrew in this, and then I'm going to read it in English on my phone. Because it's so small, I'm trying to actually see it, but it's all good. It's too wild. I'll manage. Numbers chapter 20. Chapter 20 and verse 1. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and do 10 apiece. All right. So every 10 verses, after the 10th verse, I'm going to stop and I'm going to read it in English. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 1. Wayah Bunya, Yasharala, Kal, Ha'ida, Madabar, Tazanah, Bakadash, Harashah, 1. Wayashab, Ha'aim, Bakwadash, Watama, Sham, Marayam, Watakobar, Sham, verse 2. Wala'ah, Hayaha, or Haya, Salaki, Haya, Mayam, La'idama, Wayakwa Lawa, Al, Masha, Wa'al, Aharon, verse 3. Wayarab, Ha'aim, Aim, Mashah, Waya, Amarawa, La'amar, Walawa, Gwawal, Ga, Wa'ai, Nawa, Bagawa, Slagi, Bagawai, Akaya, Nawa, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 4. Walama, Haba'a, Thumb, Slaki, Athum, Slaki, Ata, Quahal, Yahweh, Al, Hamad, Madabar, Hazaha, Lamawath, Sham, Ana Kanawa, Waba'ai, Yaranawa, Walama, or verse 5. Walama, Ha'ai, Laya Thanawa, Matazara, Slaki, Matazararium, Lahaba, Ya'a, Athanawa, Al, Hamakowa, Slaki, Hamakawam, Slaki, Harai, Hazaha, La'a, Makrawam, Zarawai, Wata'a, Na, Wata'ana, Waga, Pun, Warama, Wan, Wamoyum, Ayan, Lasha, Tawath, verse 6. Wayaba'a, Masha, Wa'aharan, Mapunya, Hakwala, Salaki, Hakwahal, Al, Patak, Ahal, Mawa'ad, Mawa'id, Wayapalawa, Al, Panaya, Panyahum, Wayara'a, Kha, Bayawad, Slaki, Kabawad, Yahweh, Al Yahum, verse 7. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 8. Kwak, Ata, Hamata, Slaki, Hamata, Wahakwala, Waha Kwahal, Ata, Ha'id, Ata, Wa'aharan, Akayak, Wadabar, Thumb, Al, Hasala'ai, La'ai, Yana Yahum, Wanathan, Maya, Mayawa, Wahawa Taza'ath, Laham, Mayam, Man, Hasala'ah, Wahasha, Kwayat, Ath, Ha'ida, Ha'ida, Wa'ath, Ba'ai, Yarum. Verse 9, Wayakwak, Mashah, Ath, Hamatah, Malapanya, Yahweh, Kwa'ashar, Ka'ashar, Tazawa Hawa. Verse 10, Wayakwa Lawa, Mashah, Wa'a Haran, Ath, Hakwala, Slaki, Hakwahala, Al, Panya, Hasala'ai, Waya Amar, Laham, Shama'aiwa, Na'a, Hamarayam, Haman, Hasala'ai, Hazaha, Nawla, Slaki, Nawa Tazaya, Naya Tazaya, Lakam, Mayam. All right. All right. In the English, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 1 in the bastard's tongue. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month. All right, and the people abide in Kadesh, and Meraim died there and was buried there. Verse 2, and there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and Aaron. And the people chode with Moses and spake, saying, would God would God that we had died when our brotherhood died before the Lord. Verse 4, and why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there? Verse 5, and wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt to bring us into this evil place? It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink. Verse 6, and Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacles of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces, and they gloried, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. All right. So basically what's going on is the Israelites, all right, when they came up out of Egypt, they was feeling like, well, damn, you brought us up out of Egypt where we had everything that we had established. You brought us up out of that land and brought us into this other place. All right. Because the Israelites at that time thought it would be better if they stayed in Egypt. I mean, that's just like in today's, right? In today's, you have the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They feel like it'd be better to be in the captivity of the oppressor because at least they giving us something. At least we can, you know what I mean? We can work for our food. We have our houses. We have our children. We have school. We get paid just a little bit of money. I mean, it ain't a lot, but we still getting paid. You know what I mean? We get to use the restroom. We get to drink. We get to eat. You know what I mean? But we have to go to our oppressor, just like Deuteronomy 28 and what is verse 48. You know what I mean? We have to go to our oppressors for everything. All right. For food, water, and clothing, shelter, place to live. You know what I mean? We have to go to our oppressor for everything. And it's the same mindset that the Israelites in that time had, right? Because they didn't want to believe that, you know what I mean, that the Lord brought them up out of Egypt just to, you know what I mean, to be saved from Pharaoh. They thought they'd been brought up out of Egypt to suffer. All right. But the Lord is telling you, put your trust in him. All right. So he told Moses to take your staff and strike the rock. All right. By Moses striking the rock is showing the children of Israel the power of the Most High. All right. It's not the power of Moses. It's the power of the Most High. All right. Just so they can believe and trust in the Lord. All right. Trust in the man that the Lord has sent to guide them up out of the land of Egypt. All right. But they didn't want to believe that. They thought they was brought up out of there to suffer because everything that they owned was back up in Egypt. You know what I mean? That's the same way into these days. You know what I mean? They feel like, oh, damn, if I stop smoking weed, if I stop, you know what I mean, eating crab, lobster, shrimp, pork, stop celebrating holidays, but damn, I'm going to lose out on a lot. The Lord said, listen, you know what I mean? Don't envy your oppressor. All right? Separate yourself. That means stop doing what they did. All the things, like, it's a lot of things that we do. Like when we spend money, we work for the oppressor already. All right. We are already under the oppression. But when we work, we give our money right back to the oppressor. Just for what? Just for them to continue to oppress us. All right. All the money that we have that we spend it right back with the oppressor to do what? Make them rich and make us poor. It just putting us further into poverty. All right. So the same way way the Israelites thought then, it is still happening now. That's why the scripture says there is nothing new up under the sun. All right. So let's keep going. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, hear now, ye rebels. All right. The Lord called them rebels. Moses called them rebels. Must we fetch you water out of this rock? All right. So that was the end of that. And we're going to go ahead and start off at 11. Numbers chapter 20, verse 11. And we're going to stop at 20. All right, 20 and 20. So we're going to pick back up in the Hebrew on chapter 20, verse 11 in the book of Numbers. All right. Salaki, y'all. Right. All right. This the book of Numbers. Yeah. Chapter 20 and verse 11. All right. In the Hebrew. Wayaram. Salaki. Wayaram. Mashah. Af. Yadawa. Wayak. Wayak. Salaki. Af. Hasala'ah. Hasala'ai. Bama. Bama. Ba. Mata. Hawa. Pa'ai. Mayam. Wayata Iowa. Mayam. Wabayam. Slaki. Ra Bayam. Wa the Shah. Wa the Shah. Ha'ida. Slaki. Ha'id. Waba'ai. Yaram. Verse 12. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Mashah. Wa'al. Aharan. Ya'ai. Slaki. Ha'ain. La'ah. Ha'amah. Natham. Baya. Lahaquada. Laha Quadash Naya. La'ayana Slaki. La'ay Yanaya. Banya. Yasharala. Lakan. La'a. Tabaya Slaki. Tabaya Awa. Ath. Habkahal. Hazaha. Al. Ha'arazah. Ashar. Natha. Taya. Laham. Verse 13. Hama. Maya. Maraya. Marayaba. Ashar. Rabawa. Banya. Yasharala. Ath. Yahweh. Wayakwadash. Bum. Verse 14. Wayashalach. Slaki. Wayashalach. Mashah. Mala'ah. Kayam. Makodash. Al. Malak. Adawam. Slaki. Adawam. Ka. Amar. Akayak. Yasharala. Atha. Yada Ith. Ath. Cow. Hanala'ah. Ashar. Mataza'ah. Thanawa. Verse 15. Wayara the wa. Abayah. Slaki. Abath. Yanawa. Matazara. Yama. Wanashab. Bama. Tazarayam. Yamayam. Rabayam. Waya. Ra'iwa. Lanawa. Matazarayam. Wala'ah. Bath Yanawa. Verse 16. Wanatazai Kwa. Al. Yahweh. Wayashama. Slaki, Wayashamai, Kuala Nama, Slaki, Kuala Nawa, Wayashalak, Mala, Slaki, Mala, Slaki, Mala Aka, Wayataza Ainawa, Matazarayam, Wahana, Anakana, Slaki, Anakanawa, Bakwadash, Ayara, Quatazar, Gabo Walau, Slaki, Gaba Lawak, Slaki, Gaba Walak, verse 17. Na'aiba, Na'ai Bara, Na'a, Ba'ira Tazarak, Slaki, Ba'a Ratazak, La'a, Na'ai Bara, Slaki, Na'ai Bar, Bashir, Slaki, Ba Shada, Waba Kamara, Slaki, Waba Karam, Wala'a, Nasha, Nashata, Maya, Ba'amar, Slaki, Ba'ara, Dabarak, Hamalaka, Nalak, La'a, Nasa, Slaki, Nata, Yamayan, Washama, Awala, Al, Slaki, Id, Amashah, Slaki, Ashar, Na'abar, Gabawa, Lak, verse 18, Waya Amar, Alawa, Slaki, Alayawa, Idea Wam, La'a, the Ibar, Baya, Pun, Bakarab, Aza'a, Lakwara'a, Thak, verse 19. Waya Amarwa, Alawa, Ala Yawam, Slaki, Ala Yawa, Banya, Yasharala, Bamasala, Na'ila, Wa'ain, Maya, Mayak, Nashata, Anaya, Wama, Kwanaya, Wanata, Taya, Makaram, Rock, Ayan, Dabar, Bara, Galaya, Ai, Bara, verse 20, Waya Amar, La'a, the Ibar, Waya Taza'a, Idea Wam, Laquara, Atawa, Ba'aim, Kabad, Wabayad, Kwa, all right? Shalaki for the North. All right, we're gonna get it in. It's right here. We're gonna get it in the English now. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 11. And Moses left up his hand, and Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. Verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel before ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. Verse 13. This is the water of Meribah, because the children of Israel strove with the Lord, strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them. Verse 14. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus saith thy brother Israel, thou knowest all the travail that hath befall us. Verse 15. How our fathers went down into Egypt, and we had dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. Verse 16. And when we cried unto the Lord, he heard our voice and sent an angel and have brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. Verse 17. Let us pass and pray thee throughout the countries. We will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy borders. Verse 18. And Edom said unto him, thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. Verse 19. And the children of Israel said unto him, we will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of the water, then I will pay for it. I will only without doing all then, and I will only without doing anything else go through on my feet. Verse 20. And he said, thou said not go through. And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand. All right. So now we're going to pick it back up at 21. And we're going to end it at verse 29. All right. Shalak, y'all. All right. Now, let's pick it up from 21. We're going to end it at 29. Right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 21. Waya ma'ain, waya ma'ana, adawam, Nathan, Ath, Yasharala, Ibar, Baga, Kalawa, Bayata, Yasharala, Ma'ai, Layawa, verse 22. Waya Sa'iwa, Makwadash, Waya Ba'iwa, Banya, Yasharala, Kal, Ha'ai, Ha'ida, Har, Ha, 23. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, Bahar, Hahar, Al, Gabawal, Aratazah, Ada, it's like it, Adawam, La Amar, verse 24. Ya-Asap, Aharon, Al, Imayawa, Kaya, La'ah, Yaba'ah, Al, Ha'aratazah, Ashar, Natha, Taya, Laban, Slaki, Labanya, Yasharala, Al, Slaki, Ashar, Mariam, Slaki, Maria, Thumb, Ath, Punya, Lamaya, Maria, Slaki, Maria Ba, verse 25. Kwak, Ath, Aharon, Wa'ath, Alai, Zar, Bunya, Waha'al, Slaki, Waha'al, Atham, Hahar, verse 26. Waha Pashat, Slaki, Waha Pashat, Slaki, Waha Pashat, Ath, Aharon, Ath, Bagadayawa, Wahala, Bashatham, Ath, Ala Slaki, Ala Bunya, Wa'aharon, Ya'asap, Wamath, Sham, verse 27. Waya Ashar, Slaki, Wa'ashar, Wa'ishar, Waya Ashar, Salaki, Wa'a, Waya, Slaki, Wayash, Wayash, Mashah, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Waya Alawa, Al, Hahar, La'ai, Yanaya, Kal, Ha'ida, verse 28. Waya Pashat, Mashah, Ath, Aharon, Ath, Bagada Yawa, Waya Labash, Atham, Ath, Ala Izar, Bunya, Waya Wayamath, Aharon, Sham, Barash, Baraash, Hahar, Wayarad, Wayarad, Wayarada, Mashah, Wa'ala, Azar, Man, Ahar, verse 29, Wayara Awa, Kal, Ha'ida, Kaya, Karai, Aharon, Wayaba Kawa, Ath, Aharon, Shalashim, Yawam, Kal, Bayath, Yasharala. All right. So that's the end of chapter 20. We're going to pick it up in the English. All right. In the Bastard's tongue. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 21. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border. Therefore, Israel turned away from him, and the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from Kadesh and came unto Mount Har. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in Mount Har by the coast of the land of Edom, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. Verse 25. Take Aaron and Eleazar, his son, and bring them up unto Mount Har. Verse 26. And strip Aaron of his garment and put them upon Eleazar his son, and Aaron shall be gathered unto his people and shall die there. All right. The Lord is hardcore, man. Lord is hardcore. The Lord do not play. All right. Because they had rebelled. Because he rebelled, the Lord told Moses, the Lord said, strip Aaron of his garment and put it on his son. Good night. And Moses did as the Lord commanded. So yeah, he did what the Lord told him to do. Strip Aaron of his garment and put it on his son. All right. And Aaron, should be gathered unto his people, and he should die there. All right. Verse 28. And Moses stripped Aaron of his garment and put them on Eleazar, his son. And Aaron died there in the top of the mount. And Moses and Eleazar came down from the mount. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel. All right. That's just showing, like, listen, if the Lord tell you to do something, do it, man. All right. Believe unto the Lord. All right. Also, believe these writings. Everything that is written inside of this Bible, you believe upon. All right. Don't sit up there and say that the Bible has been written by a white man, because it has not been written by a white man. All right. This was written by black people that the Lord put the spirit upon to write inside of this book, to be able to, you know what I mean, place in this Bible that's called, this book that's called Biblos, which is Bible. All right. This information, so the children of Israel and the generation to come could understand and see what to do and what not to do when it comes down to the Most High. The Lord tell you to do something, you obey. All right. When you don't obey, I mean, these curses come upon you. All right. Whatever the Lord says, you just do it. All right. And that's the reason why we're in the conditions that we're in right now, because we disobeyed the Most High. All right. We just kept disobeying, not listening, and he scattered us over the four corners of the earth. We got stripping of our land, our language, our culture, our custom. We got stripped of everything. All right. The same way the Lord did it to Aaron, the Lord would do it to us, and he's going to continue to do it to us until we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and we obey his voice. All right. That is a command. You obey the voice of the Lord, thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments. All right. So we're going to go to 21. All right. So 21, we're going to get 10 of these, and then we're going to get 10 more after that. Right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayah Shammai Hakana Anayah Malak Irad Yeshab Hanagab Kaya Ba'a Yasharala Darak Ha'ata Rayawam Slakin Ha'a Dara Yam Wayala Kam Bayashara Slakin Bayasharala Wayashab Manawa Shabadia Slakin Shabaya Wayadara Wayadar Yasharala Nadar La Yahweh Waya Amar Nathan Tathana Slaket Tathan Ath Ha'aim Hazaha Bayadaya Wahakara Mataya Ath Irayam Slakin Irayahum. Verse 3. Wayah Shammai Yahweh Bakwa Bakawal Yasharala Wayathan Ath Hakanai Na Ya Slaki Hakanai Na Ya Waya Karam Ataham Wa'ath Arayahum Waya Kwara'a Sham Hama Kwawam Karama Salaki. Verse 4. Wayasaiwa Mahar Hahar Darak Yum Sawap, Lasa Baba, Ath, Iratazar, Adayam, it's like Adawam, Watha, Quatazara, Napash, Ha'aim, Badarak, verse 5, Wayadabar, Ha'aim, Ba'ala, Hayam, Bamasha, Lama, Ha'ayla, Yatani Yanuwa, Slaki, Ha'ay, La Ya Danawa, Ma, Slaki, Ma, Matazarayum, Lamawath, Bama Dabar, Kaya, Ayan, Lacham, Wa'ayan, Mayam, Wanapash Nawa, Quatazah, Halakam, Hakwala, Kwala, verse 6, Wayashalach, Yahweh, Ba'aim, Ath, Hanakashayam, Hashara, Payam, Waya Nashab, Slaki, Wana, Shakawa, Ath, Ha'aim, Waya Math, Aim, Rob, Maya Sharala, verse 7, Waya Ba'a, Ha'aim, Al, Mashah, Waya Amarwa, Khata, Slaki, Khata Anawa, Kaya, Dabar Nawa, Baya, Slaki, Baya Hawa, Wabak, Hathapa, La, Hathapalala, Al, Yahweh, Wayasar, Ma'al, Yanawa, Ath, Hanakash, Wayata, Palala, Mashah, Ba'id, Ha'ain, verse 8, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Aishah, Lach, Sharap, Washayam, Athwa, Al, Nasa, Yahweh, Kal, Hanashawak, Slagging, Hana Shawak, Ra'ah, Athwa, Wakaya, verse 9, Waya Aishar, Slagging, Waya Aisha, Mashah, Nakash, Nakashak, Wayashama, Hawa, Al, Hanasa, Yahweh, Aim, Nashak, Hanashah, Slaki, Hanakash, Hanakash, Ath, Ayash, Wahabayat, Slaki, Wahabayat, Al, Nakash, Hanakashath, Wakaya, verse 10, Wayasa Iwa, Bunya, Yasharala, Wayakanawa, Ba'a, Bath, All right. So that's the end of verse 10, and we're going to get it in the English. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 1. And the king of Arab, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell, it's like it heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies. Then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners. Verse 2. And Israel vowed a vow unto the Lord and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver these people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their city. Verse 3. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel and deliver up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Hormah. All right. And that's what you have to understand too, right? And we speak about that a lot of time. When you obey the Most High, the Most High love obedience. All right. He loves obedience, and he would do anything for, the children of Israel to be obedient. All right. Not in that sense, but that's just like a parent. All right. You have a child that whatever command that you give them, they do it. All right. They don't hesitate. They don't ask questions. They just do it. And what you do when they do that, you reward them. All right. You bring them so close because they pretty much it's like you. All right. They're you could say they are in the image of you. All right. Everything the same way that you was raised. All right. You're raising your child the same way. If you're raising your child up to obey the commandments, and you're a priest and prophet and it's truth, and you raising your child up, man, you'll do whatever for your child. You're going to protect your child. You're going to die for your child. All right. You're going to love your child, and you're going to reward your child for being obedient. All right. And this is what the children of Israel did. All right. They vowed a vow to the Lord and said, listen, if you, Lord, if you deliver us out of their hand, we will utterly destroy their cities. All right. We will destroy them and their cities. All right. So they did exactly what the Lord commanded them to do. All right. And once you do that, you have to understand the Lord is going to be with you. All right. You just do what he tell you to do. He's going to be with you. He's going to protect you. All right. The Lord hear the cries of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All right. The Lord has mercy on his children. All right. It's not for everyone. You can't say that the Lord loves everyone, because the Lord only hears the cries of the children of Israel. So that's why every time we go through what we go through, and we cry unto the Lord, we pray. The Lord sent them death angels to destroy this place. He's saying, hurricanes, earthquakes, all different types of catastrophes that destroying different parts of the land for his children of Israel. And he's doing the same thing inside of this book, all right, in the book of Numbers. And he will continue to do that just like he's doing right now. So just know the reason why these things happening is because the Lord is making it happen, all right, for his children. But he wants you, he requires you to be obedient, all right, so he can continue to do it and do more. All right. The Lord wants to destroy this place, but he want to see and know if you're going to obey his voice. All right. Him doing all this stuff, and we still not listening. You have to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, which is what? It's his rules. He's setting rules for us. All right. He's showing us how to be his people by doing what? By doing exactly what he's telling us to do. Being in the Lord's image is doing exactly what he's telling you to do. All right. Because the Lord is like that. The Lord is perfect. Just like Christ said. And Christ says, be ye perfect like the Father in heaven is perfect. So when you're being perfect like the Father in heaven is perfect, you are in the image of the Most High. All right. The same way Christ was. Christ was in the image of the Most High because he was perfect. All right. Let these Christians tell you that Christ is God. All right. And that he was praying to himself. That is not what it was. That is a lie. All right. Christ was praying to the Father that sent him. All right. So let's go ahead and keep going. Verse 4. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. Verse 5. And the people spake against the Most High and against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us about of Egypt to die in the wilderness? That was a question. All right. He was questioning the Most High and Aaron. For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and other soul loatheth this light bread. Verse 6. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. All right. And it's the Lord. Like, listen, you can't, and that's the thing, right? You can't ask the Lord to do something for you, right? And then when things don't go your way, you want to talk against the Most High, like he's not making sure that he's giving you his mercy. All right. He could have been unalived you, but he's still giving you mercy. But you want to talk against the Most High and who the Most High sent to guide you. The Most High sent them serpents to bite them. All right. The serpents had bit them, and much of Israel had died. All right. Let's keep going. Verse 7. Therefore, the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. See, and that they understood. They start saying, their brothers and sisters died from them servants that the Lord had sent against them. They're like, oh no, hey, I'm sorry, Salaki. I know, listen, I apologize. I'm so sorry that we spoke against the Most High and you. Know what I mean? Please, I know we had sinned because we don't supposed to speak against the Most High. All right, please forgive us. All right, they was begging. All right, let's keep going. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. And Moses prayed for the people. All right, they told Moses, listen, go talk to the Lord. Please tell them to take them serpents away from us. All right, we're dying out here. We're dying. These serpents is biting us, man, and all of our people is dying. Please pray to the Lord. Go talk to him. Tell him, Moses or Mashah. Tell him, please take these serpents away. I don't want to die. And that's what happened when you speak against the Most High. You know what I mean? That's why if you read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, you could say, 15 to 68? These are the curses when you come up against the Most High. I mean, the Lord cursed us because we disobeyed. We didn't want to listen. And every time we don't listen, these things happen. And then we start running to the Christian church, talk about, oh Lord, please forgive me. know what I mean? They falling all on the ground, they shaking, they trying to give praise to the Lord and singing, thinking that's going to take everything away. But the Lord only requires that you obey his voice. Listen to what I'm telling you. All right, the Lord is not going to come down from his throne to tell you what you need to do. All right. And that's what everybody needs to understand. All right. All these Christians and spiritual people thinking that God is talking to them. All right. The Lord sent men to speak to you. They are the angels, which is, in other words, by definition, messengers. All right. The messengers, the angels that is in heaven with the Lord, delivers the message from the Most High to the men that the Lord set to that put the Spirit upon to give the message to the people. All right. It's like a chain of command. All right. It goes from the Most High to the angels to the people. I mean, to the men that the Lord sent unto the people. So the Lord is not going to come down and talk to you one-on-one and tell you that, you know what I mean, you should choose this man, or you should choose this woman, or you should not do this, or you should not do that, or you should do this, or you should do that. The Lord sent men to deliver that message to you. All right. I know a lot of people like to say, no, we don't supposed to listen to man. All right. The men that they're talking about is these goddamn devils. All right. And these ones that's working for these damn devils. The men is the ones that the Lord sent. All right. The Lord sent these men, these priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K to deliver this message to you. All right. And when you don't obey, these things start happening to you. All right. So I don't want to get too tied up with that. I get real long with it. So I'm going to keep on going. All right. All right. Let's see. Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent and set it upon a pole. All right. Which is his staff. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he look upon it, shall live. All right. Verse 9. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent have bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of the brass, he lived. All right. And that's all they need to do is just obey. That's basically what it is, what he's saying. All right, just obey. All right. Obey. I know another thing too, right? I want to bring out when you think about the medical or just say the ambulance, when you see on the side, you see the brass snake going around the staff. All right, that's a symbol of what they're talking about in this book. All right. And basically, they saying that looking upon their knowledge, you will be healed. All right. Now you know the oppressor always try to play God. All right. So verse 9. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon the pole, and it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched in Oboth. All right. So we're going to stop right there and we're going to get it in the Hebrew. All right. From 11 to 20. All right. We are in the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 11. And we will go ahead and finish it out. Let's see. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 11. All right. In the Hebrew. Wayasa'iwa. Ma'abath. Wayakanawa. Ba'ayaya. Ha'ai Barayam. Ba Madabar. Ashar. Al. Panya. Mawa'aba. Mazarah. Slaki. Mazarak. Hashamash. Verse 12. Masham. Nasa Iwa. Waya. Slaki. Wayaka. Nawa. Banakal. Zarad. All right. Verse 13. Masham. Nasaiwa. Wayakanawa. Ma'aibar. Ira Nawa Mataslaki. Ara Naran. Ashar. Bamadabar. Haya Taza'a. Maga Bawal. Ha'a Maraya. Kaya. Ira Nawa. Slaki. Ara Nawan. Gaba. Slaki. Gabawal. Mawa'ab. Bayan. Mawa'ab. Slaki. Mawa'aba. Wabayan. Ha'amara. Slaki. Ha'a Maraya. Verse 14. Al. Khan. Ya'im Slaki. Ya'amar. Basapar. Malak. Math. Yahweh. Af. Wahab. Basawa. Slaki. Basa Wapa. Wa'ath. Hanakal. Slaki. Hanakala. Yam. Ira Nawa. Slaki. Ara Nawan. Verse 15. Wa'ashar. Hanakala. Slaki. Hana Kalayam. Ashar. Nata. Lashabath. Ar. Ira. Wanasa. Aslaki. Wanasha. Ain. Lagabar. Wall. Mawa'aba. Verse 16. Wamasham. Ba'ara. Hawa'a. Haba'ar. Slaki. Ha'abar. Ashar. Amar. Yahweh. Lamashah. Asap. Ath. Ha'aim. Wa'ata. Ha'ai. Slaki. Ha'a. Dana. Laham. Mayam. Verse 17. Azah. Yashayah. Slaki. Yashayar. Yasharala. Ath. Hashiyarah. Haza'ath. Aliyah, Ba'ara, Anawa, La, verse 18, Ba'ara, Kapar, Kaparwa, Sharoyam, Kara, Wa, Nadaya, Baya, Ha'ain, Bama, Kakwa, Kwa, Bamasha, Anatham, Wama, Madabar, Matana, verse 19, Wama, Matana, Nakala, Yana'a, Slaki, Yana'a, Wama, Nakala, Ya'al, Bamawath, verse 20, Wamaba, Slaki, Wa, Mabawath, Hagala, Ya, Slaki, Aga, Ya'a, Ashar, Bashath, Slaki, Bashada, Mawa'aba, Ra'ash, Hapasa, Hapasaga, Slaki, Wana, Shakwapa, Wana, Shakopan, Wana, Shakwapa, Al, Panya, Hayash, Yaman. All right. All right. Now let's get that in the English. We're going to start at verse 11. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 10. And verse 11. In the bastard's tongue. And they journeyed from Oboth and pitched at Barim in the wilderness, which is before Moab, toward the sunrise. Verse 12. From thence they removed and pitched in the valley of Zard. Verse 13. From thence they removed and pitched on their other side of Renon, which is the wilderness that cometh out of the coast of the Amorites. For Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and Amorites. Verse 14. Before it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, what he did in the Red Sea and in the brook of Aranon. Verse 15. And at the stream of the brook, Salaki, at the stream of the brooks that goeth down to the dwelling of Ar, and lieth upon the border of Moab. Verse 16. From thence they went to Beer. That is the well whereof the Lord spake unto Moses, gather the people together, and I will give them water. Verse 17. Then Israel sang this song: Spring up, O well, sing ye unto it. Verse 18. The princes diggeth the well, the nobles of the people digged it. By the difference, by the direction of the lawgivers, by the lawgiver, with their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Matanah, and from Matanah to Nahalal, Nahalel, and from Nahalel to Bamoth, and from Bamoth in the valley that is the country of Moab to the top of Pisgah, which looketh toward Jeshimon. All right. So that is the end of that book and chapter and verse. All right. We just stop right there at 21. We'll pick it up next week. So with that, we're going to conclude the Sabbath service. La Yashala. All right, we're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. With that, I said I might him, which means to stand. Or Panya Kodam means turn to face the east. All right. Repeat after me. Apanawa, Shabbat Shemai, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakoka, Taba'ah, Razazakar, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemai, Nathanael, Kam, Kal, Yawan, Wasalak Onawa, Kawawak Yanawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawak Yanawa, Wala'ah, Nabiya Nawa, Manasayawan, Abal, Hawashah Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala'awa, Para, Ai, Walami, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, this is the prayer for power. In the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Babakashah, Nathanael, Hakak, Baraka'ah, Kal Makala'ah, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Amatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakoyam, Amathium, Hakak, Al-Rakawa, Atama'ala, the Garshan, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, the water, Aman. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the Salaki, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, the Hebrew, Asha'a, Ayanya, Al-Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Shah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazar, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'ala, Yayashan, Sharamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamarka, Athanapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar Tasa Afka, Wabawa Afka, Ma'ai, Wa'ai I belong. In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. All right. Psalms 83. Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Dayamaka. Al Dama Yalaka. Al Dashakara. Dakarash. Wa Al Dashakwa. Al Kaya. Hana. Awabyaka. Yahama Yawan. Wamasanaya. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al Aimaka. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawad. Waya. Daya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Imawa. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasarala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa Itazawa. La. Yakadwa. Alyaka. Maria. Yakarathwa. Ahalia. Adawam. Waya Shamai. Alahayim. Alayam. Salaki. Mama Abba. Wahagari. Gabal. Wa'ain. Salaki. Wa'ain. Mawan. Wa'ain. Malak. Palasha. Ain Yashab. Slaki. Ain Yashabaya. Slaki. Ain Yashabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalaya. Slaki. Nalawa. Imam. Ayawa. Zarawai. Lavanya. Lawat. Salah. Asha. Ashalaham. Kamaidim. Kasayasa. Ra'ah. Kayabian. Banakal. Koyashwan. Nashamad. Slaki. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan da Amar. Slaki. Ba'ayan da Ara. Ayawa. Naman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadayamuwa. Ka'ira. Ka'ira. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bak. Waka Tazalmanai. Cow. Nasaya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Na Yarusha, Na Yarusha, Lanawa, Ata, Na Awa, like Na Awa, Allahayam, Allahaya, Sayatamwa, Pagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakar, Kaash, Tabaira Yaira, Wakar, Lahaba, Dabalat, Slaki, Dalahat, Hari, Khan, Daradatma, Wasa Iraka, Wabasawa, Pakka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Shamka, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawam, Wayabashwa, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ait Ya'ai, Wayakaparwa, Waya Abaiwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Aitam, Slaki, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Cow, Ha Aratazah. In English, keep not thy silence, O my power, hold not still. It's like, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites, of Moab, and Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistines, with inhabitants of Tyre. Assyrians also join with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to the Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Zeid. Yea, all their princes like Zabal and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power in possession. Oh my God, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, this is the blessings in Hebrew. This is Barak. All right, in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Wa ma yaka Allah. Wa Allah hayim. Ma tasabah ya'ah. Allah wap yahanna. Ha Allah hayim. It's like ha Allah wapiyim. Ha sararium. Ha quartaziyanya. Ha yagiyawiyim. Waha akwapiyim. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the water of Man. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. All right, Saul means to turn. And that concludes the Sabbath service.